What's up, guys? Unfortunately, guys, we come to the end of the conclusion of this huge, mega reaction collection for FBE videos. I took 10 from my list that I have. I have a list of videos that I'm going to react to, and I keep track of people recommending me stuff. Once again, you know the deal. The only way I will react to something that you ask me to, you have to put the hashtag react please Chris. Hashtag react please Chris. Once again, if I've seen it, I can't do it. So just be careful sometimes what you send. Um, anyway, we're gonna end it on a high note, in my opinion. We've seen challenges, try not to cry challenges. The teens know 80 themes. Again, we've seen a lot of music. This time around, we're going to end it with music, and it's on a high note once again. Teens react to the Notorious B.I.G. Christopher Wallace. Mr. Christopher Wallace has gone down as arguably one of the greatest hip-hop artists of all time. Most of the time, if people have a Mount Rushmore of the greatest hip-hop stars, usually himself and Tupac are always on there. You can go who the other two would be. But it is always still sad to someone who is such a great talent was taken away from us so early. He died in '97. He was gunned down and killed in a drive-by. And still to this day, what bothers me the most about he and Pac's death are they have never been fucking solved. They have not been solved. And if that angers me the most about it, there has been no justice for them. None whatsoever. There was one detective that was working on Biggie's case that got fucking so close to maybe discovering what was going on, but his superiors pulled him off the case. And he's always said, Mrs. Wallace, Biggie's mom, deserves to know, deserves justice. And that pisses me the fuck off about it. Anyway, without getting too harsh and sad and things like that, let's see what the kids are going to be listening to in terms of Biggie. Let's see who is on here, as always. And if you see me jamming to them, the songs, I'm not even going to say forgive me, because I'm a huge Biggie Smalls fan. All right? Or Notorious B.I.G. I still think to this day he would be making music and still pumping out music and still be different than what we're hearing today in hip-hop, because today's hip-hop sucks! And you can quote me on that one. All right, let's do this now.
This guy's flow is like second to
Call me
none.
Big Papa. Put my hands in the air. The homie Bryson's here. Tori!
Even like alive in the 90s when like Biggie was like big. There's some sort of
her
like
smile.
nostalgic feeling you get even though you weren't from this era.
Dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and Pepper thieves on the magazine. Limousine, excuse me.
Smalls? My boy Biggie.
Biggie, okay, I see y'all.
Look at Bryson.
This is like old school. That's perfect.
My mom was like super into
Hey,
Biggie,
Tori.
that's why like I'm super familiar.
Man, he just never ran out of breath. You never hear him stop one time.
I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call a crib, same number, same hood. It's all good.
King of Flow.
Oh, there's Michaela.
Classic banger.
Don't let him hold you down. Reach for the stars.
Hell
Such a
yeah.
good song right there.
That
Old
was
school.
classic.
90s rap was so good.
If you like rap, how do you not like Biggie Smalls? Him and Pac were like the epitome of rap.
Baby, baby, baby.
Oh, this one's classic.
This is probably my favorite one that he's done.
I love Biggie.
Everyone
You
knows
ladies
this
in
song.
the
To all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lace his lyrical douches in your bushes.
Oh, I wish I knew all the lyrics to this. That'd be so fun to rap with.
The back of the club, sipping my wet is where you find me. No need to be greedy, I got
That's an insane amount of money. To
jump in the Rover and come over. Tell your friends jump in the GS3. I got the chronic by the tree.
Call me Big
love it when you call me
Papa.
Big
Throw your
Papa.
hands in the air. You a true player.
You's a true player.
Call me Big
Like when you call me
Papa.
Big Papa.
To the honeys getting.
Oh my god, I
I
love
know
this
you when you
song.
call me Big
Love it when you call me
Papa.
Big Papa.
They better do up the place, cause our team's ready tonight. That could be having my baby, baby.
Baby.
It's a fun one. It's a really fun one.
Let's just play that one over and over again.
I love that song. That one's a classic. I think there's no one in the world that doesn't know that song.
First, Papa. Freaks all the honey. Dummies, Playboy bunnies, them wanting money.
She's pulling in all the good ones, aren't you? This is all on my playlist.
I don't think I've ever heard this song.
What'd he say?
I need to listen to Big's albums again.
As I lay down laws like Island
Only thing he gonna make a profit.
A little wink there. He's like,
Oh, heavy.
Why can't rap like this still be prevalent?
Oh my God.
It's so weird.
I
how
can
different,
agree with
like,
something
gangster rap
Ethan
is
said.
now, from this to like nowadays.
Be Mary. The girl be getting low.
I want a throne.
I love how bougie he is with his chains and his like throne that he's sitting on.
Look at Faith. Good girls you didn't know.
I like it. Like, I like his music.
This is good. I haven't heard this one before, but I like this one.
Ah, Aaliyah. Damn it. Couldn't handle my biz. There is.
Dang.
Shit.
This is just like I wasn't even like alive in the 90s when like Biggie was like big, but like there's some sort of like nostalgic feeling you get even though you weren't from this era.
Screw us. This is his last song, y'all.
Hypnotized.
Look how happy he was in this song.
Oh, I love this so much.
Oh, it's so catchy.
This guy's flow is like second.
Damn right, Carlos. You see, sometimes the world just hypnotizes me, and I just love your
And I just
flashy
love
ways.
your
This
flashy
is what I
ways.
know, and
Guess
you're
it's why
so
they
paid.
broke and you
Biggie,
so
biggie. Do you see? Sometimes the world just hypnotizes me.
Just hypnotize me.
I love this man's style. It's just so dope.
Music videos are so different back then. It's so like simple.
For rap, he's very like chill about it, you know? It's not like really hardcore.
That one and Big Papa are like the two that I remember the most because those are the classic like Biggie songs.
Yes, never let limit can and no problem. Get the big
Classic,
wave that.
classic.
Wave those to the side. Wave from side to side. Keep your hands high and give me good eye. Lyrically, you can see B.I.G.B. flossing and on the cover of Fortune.
The clothes like that were so funny.
I like their costumes for sure.
I got the dough. Where's that? Dangerous.
Is Pete didn't even say anything in these songs? I feel like he's just there.
Hey, you want from me? It's like the more money we come across.
Yo, Bryson.
The more problems we see.
The homie Bryson knows it.
More money, more problems. It's the anthem.
I'm gonna like every single one you've played through.
Is there more?
Oh, this is like what started it for me. I used to listen to this with my dad when I was like 3.
Yo, Bryson, you got more merit points than me, homie. I liked you already.
I really like showing parties.
Oh, he's actually rapping in this one.
Necklace, igloo, ringing things for the music. You see them rims spinning grin.
I like to see the outfits.
Still to the rim, the Notorious, K.I. to the end.
Oh, dang.
Old school Kim.
Notorious.
Their parties look like so much fun. Oh.
Oh, is this
Yeah.
after he died? Is this like a tribute song?
Rest in peace. I love Biggie. One of the GOATs.
You gotta love Notorious Big.
It's just cool to see how there's artists like that who are so influential. Even though they're not here, they still have that impact. They're still huge, and like it's just like that legend.
I grew up
Look at her
listening
bright
to his
smile.
music.
She's loving
He
it.
was a lyrical genius.
Question time, y'all.
So we're covering Biggie today because this year marks the 20th anniversary of his murder back in 1997.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
That's what I heard. I saw an appreciation post about him.
He was so young and he was at the prime of his career, and it just kind of sucks because it's like he could have done so much more.
So do you find that despite being gone for 20 years now that Biggie is still considered an influential music artist today?
Oh, yeah, of course. If you watch any rapper's interview today, they'll say like their influences were Biggie and Tupac.
A lot of people respect him, and a lot of artists grew up with him. A lot of artists that are still alive to this day worked with him.
The musicians that we're listening to now grew up on them. So we're pretty much listening to what they were inspired by.
You know what? I'm having an epiphany right now because I'm actually actually agreeing a lot with what Ethan is saying.
Nas.
What the fuck?
Playing on the radio, just all of his music, and I totally was singing along to all of it, and like I was like, I'm not 20, I'm 17. I was never around for him at all, and I know all that. That's what a legend is.
So the West Coast East Coast rivalry was linked to the murder of West Coast rapper Tupac Shakur a few months before Biggie's murder, although neither of these cases were ever solved, so no one can really say for sure. What do you think about how a rivalry inside of music escalated to the point where some people consider it responsible for the murders of these artists?
It does seem a bit extreme. They're like 3,000 miles apart from each other.
It's reputations, and it's like, oh, he's like shitting on my name. But overall, it's music. They were both super successful.
The thing about it was
and there
they were both
no
friends,
reason
man.
To sort of
So
attack each other over it.
Just because they want something and they couldn't achieve what that person achieved, there's a lot of jealousy. So you could see
jealousy
why.
and envy come with the
it's sad to
territory.
say,
That's what
but,
Big
like,
said.
See why someone's trying to go after them just over music. But I mean, killing that person, it's not gonna make you famous.
When the money gets involved and like the fame and success, and then you start like needing to call people out over different things, and like, you know, you're both at each other's throats like publicly and everyone knows about it. It's, I don't know, it's kind of sad to me, like how that can create such a big division in like two people.
Finally, with this being 20 years since his death, do you think that we'll still be talking about Biggie and his music 20 years from now?
Honestly, no.
It will still be talked about, just perhaps not as much.
He'll never be forgotten.
He'll never be forgotten.
You know, I feel like he won't be, you know, held as in such high regard as he is now.
I definitely think we could, because 20 years is a long time.
I doubt.
He's
I will
always gonna be an
definitely think he's still gonna be high.
Hip hop
and
forever.
All I can say is that I hope we're talking about him in the same light that we are now, and we don't forget what an impact.
I can agree with that too, Carlos.
Talk about like the Beatles and Queen, and like they were from like 60s and 70s, and of course we're still gonna be talking about 90s.
Tori gets it.
Especially.
She
was
gets
a big
it.
part of that whole era, and so it's sort of like, how could you stop
Exactly.
talking about him?
He was an icon. It was rhythmic poetry, rhythmic rhyming poetry to music. It was done so beautifully that he can still be used as a prime example of what should be done in music today.
Thanks.
Okay. Yes, indeed. He still will be talked about. If you can hold any artist, like Tori said, all these bands like Queen and Elvis, for God's sakes, at a high regard, why can't Biggie be the same thing? Pac and all of them. Right now, y'all, first of all, I was agreeing with a lot of stuff that Ethan was saying. What the fuck, man? Did I find something that I actually liked him on that was like, he wasn't just a... Bryson, the homie Bryson, yo, you got more merit with me, bro. Homie, you got more merit with me, dude. The fact that he said his dad was making him listen to it when he was 3, that's what's up. As always, Tori always brings a smile to my face, and my hat's off to you as always, Michaela. This was great. I'm glad I ended it with this, because everybody was saying, please react to them listening to Biggie. I was like, don't worry, I'm gonna get to it. So I did. I did it for you guys as always. I hope you guys enjoyed me getting into it and everything like that. I'll see you guys next time. Perhaps I'll do again another week of FBE reactions. I got a few more in my list, but I think next week I'll probably start hitting some of you guys requests that you guys have requested for me. Whether you sent it to me via Twitter, or sent it to me via email, or you sent it to me here on YouTube or so in the links in the comment section, but gave me the link and also put hashtag react please Chris. But other than that, guys, you guys take care and you enjoy your weekend. And I will see you guys next time.